Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's your boy Shaddy from Do Over FC, and today I'm back with a different type of video. Alright guys, for those of you who are new around here, my name is Shaddy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I make lots of different videos. I've been making lots of vlogs. I like making challenge videos. I like making sport videos. So if you like any of the above that I mentioned, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on this journey. We're so close to hitting 200, and so I just want you all to know that it means a lot to me that if you are watching my videos, if you hit the subscribe button, if you like it, I love it. I love it all. It's awesome. So thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, today I am back with a different type of video. Essentially today what I'm doing is I'm going to be telling you guys a story I think was funny that happened to me a couple years ago when I was traveling with my friends, about how I had to ask a bus full of strangers, apart from some of my buddies who are on the bus with me, if they had diarrhea. So let's just jump right into this, set the scene really quick. This was about 2 years ago. I was studying abroad in Spain, and within the program there was the option of traveling to Morocco. And so I'm not sure how many people have actually been to Morocco, but from the United States is very, very different. I decided that I wanted to go to Morocco just because I thought it would be such a rewarding and such an awesome experience. So that's what I did. I went to Morocco with the other people on my program who were studying abroad with me, and honestly it was such a fun experience. But there was a joke that we would all make while we were there, and that was that one of us was bound to get diarrhea at some point. So when we were on the buses, the advisors were like, hey, if anybody has to use the bathroom, or if you have diarrhea or something's going on, you have to let us know, like little tiger, big tiger, how bad it is. I don't know why they came up with the phrase little tiger, big tiger, but yeah, basically they came up with the phrase little tiger, big tiger, letting them know if you have diarrhea or not, basically. And so we were in Morocco for about 4 or 5 days. It was, like I said, it was a very rewarding, very fun experience. We did a lot of cool activities while we were there. We got to go visit different parts of Morocco, different cities. We got to camp out in the desert, which was so cool. Literally, you looked up at the stars and it was just, I've never seen stars like that beautiful and that close before. I got to ride a camel as well, which was something I've always wanted to do. It was awesome, and appreciate all of the nature and everything that we had essentially never seen before. And so maybe I'll tell more stories if you guys like these different types of videos where I just kind of tell you guys a little bit about myself, because I haven't really done that much. Long story short, on the last day, this is where things started to get interesting. No one from our program had had diarrhea just yet, and so I'm sitting next to 4 of my friends. So if I'm sitting on the right seat, I have friends sitting on my left, and I have 2 people sitting behind me. I'm not sure how many of you have actually played the game What Are the Odds, but I'm actually one of the worst players at What Are the Odds. Once you understand this story, you're gonna be like, Shaddy, oh my god. Let me explain What Are the Odds really quick. What Are the Odds is okay, let's say I'm talking to you guys. Hey, what are the odds you do 10 jumping jacks right now? You'll say oh, 1 in 10. Essentially, you have to pick a number between 1 and 10. Someone will count us down, and if we say the same number, if I say 5 and you say 5, you essentially have to do the 10 jumping jacks right now. And so that's kind of how What Are the Odds work. So you kind of need to understand that back portion to know what's going on with the diarrhea portion of this story. So let me set the scene. I'm sitting down. My friend is on my left. I got 2 people behind. I got 2 of my friends behind me as well. So I turned to my friend on my left, and I'm just like, hey, what are the odds that you stand up and ask everyone in this bus who here has diarrhea? She just looks at me and she was like, all right, 1 in 100. I'm just like, you know what? At least she gave me odds to do this with. My voice right there. So I'm like, all right. I turned to my friend in the back. I'm like, yo, count us down. And they're like, 3, 2, 1. We both say different numbers. She's in the clear. She doesn't have to ask the bus. I'm like, yo, I really want someone to ask this bus if anyone has diarrhea. So I turned to my friend in the back. I'm just like, hey, what are the odds that you ask this bus if anyone has diarrhea? She's like, all right, 1 in 100 as well. And I'm like, all right, cool. Looks like this is actually going to maybe happen. It's a 1% chance. You never know. I might get lucky. I turned to my friend on my left. Count us down. 3, 2, 1. Once again, completely different number. So basically, the girl behind me on my left doesn't have to do it. I turned to my other friend. I'm like, hey, what are the odds that you ask this bus if they have diarrhea? At this point, it's getting old. They're just like, yo, give it up. You're like, no one's gonna have to do it. She's like, all right, 1 in 100 as well. We count it down. Once again, bam, she's in the clear. She doesn't have to ask this bus about diarrhea. But obviously, I'm making a video about this. So my friend on my left is like, hey, Shaddy, you've been asking all of us, what are the odds that we do it? What are the odds that you do it? I'm just like, you know what? Same thing. 1 in 100. Let's do it. Count us down. Little did I know what was going to happen. Count us down. 3, 2, 1. This is where I immediately regretted this decision. She said 77. Guess what number I said? 77. 77, 77, 77, 77. We both said 77 at the same time. So, what does this mean your boy has to do? I basically have to stand up on this bus at some point and ask everyone in there. Granted, I don't know many people on this bus. I know a couple people from my program. Everyone else is a complete stranger. I'm like, yo, gosh, dang it, what is going on? Why am I so bad at what are the odds? So I basically have to ask everyone on this bus, who has diarrhea? So we're approaching, essentially getting towards the end of the trip. We're still on the bus, granted. And one of the advisors stands up and is like, hey, does anyone want to get up here and like say thank you or like say anything to the group? And I'm just like, oh, like if I'm gonna have to do this, this is when I'm gonna have to do it right now. First person stands up, she's like, gives such a heartfelt message about how the program really essentially opened her eyes and changed her. It was such a rewarding experience for her. And here I am about to be a little kid, about to walk up and be like, yo, who here has diarrhea? And so I raise my hand, I'm like, yes sir, I would like to say something please. My friend's just like, no, Shadi, don't actually have to do this. So I stand up, go to the front of the bus. I grab the microphone, it's a pencil. I grab the microphone. All my friends at the front of the bus, they knew what I was going to do. It's just, okay. Cringe, ultimate cringe. I get up to the front of the bus. I'm just like, what's going on guys? My name is Shadi. I'm here with my program. We're up in the front of the bus. What's going on? I haven't met a lot of you, so yo, this is what's going on. First off, I just want to start by saying, who here has diarrhea? Crickets. No one says anything. I waited for about 30 seconds to see if anyone was just gonna be like, yo, I have some diarrhea. But no one raises their hand. I'm just like, bro, all these kids probably think I'm such a dummy. Like, what is this kid doing? He's an idiot. No one had diarrhea, or I don't think anyone is going to admit that they had diarrhea. Because why would you want to be like, yo, I have diarrhea. What's going on? No, so that's not the case. I got up to the front of the bus when we're supposed to be saying thank you to, like, program. And I'm just like, I'm such a dummy. Like, who here has diarrhea? Like, look at me. And now I'm just like, shame. What is this kid doing? Who is man's is this? Crickets, like I said, crickets, no one responds, and I'm just like, okay, I have to come back from this somehow. I'm just like, haha, like, I'm just kidding, like, it's just a joke, don't worry about it. Thank you to all the advisors who came out here, supported us on this trip. I tried to, like, essentially come back from the situation because, like, yo, I was a dummy, I lost at my own odds, it completely backfired. Instant karma, some people would say. But, yeah, I basically asked this bus full of strangers from kids from other programs who had diarrhea. It was my idea, it completely backfired. And it's like, even if you guys watch my Atlanta vlog, I also played What Are the Odds 1 to 4 because I was feeling myself. And I was just like, yo, let me just see if I have to run to the CNN Center. Do you guys saw what happened? I basically had to run to the CNN Center because I'm so bad at What Are the Odds. Yo, Shadi, what did you learn? Not to play What Are the Odds. But yeah, that's basically the story of how I asked a bus full of strangers if they had diarrhea. Like I said, this is just a little bit of a different video. I wanted to give you guys something, a little funny story I thought, or just a cringe story if you want to think of it like that. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys this week. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy these types of videos, like, let me know. I actually like telling stories, so make sure to hit that like button. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because if you're not subscribed, not too sure what you're doing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Really means a lot to me. We're so close to 200 people, so let's bang it out. Let's get it. At some point, hopefully at some point, we'll hit 200. Guys, I really hope you guys have been enjoying my content. It also would mean a lot to me if you guys share it with your friends. Like, spread the word, essentially. Like I said, I make vlogs, sport videos, challenge videos. I'm just having fun. If you guys are enjoying what I'm essentially doing, like I said, interact with me in the comments. Thank you guys all for the support and for being with me on this journey. Signing off, this has been your boy Shadi from Do Over FC. Don't forget, peace and blessings.